In the annual inspection, my left-hand side headlamp leveling was not working. Also the horn was not working, but that's another story. I do not have a clue how the headlamp leveling works in my XKR, so I decided to take the headlamp out and inspect the mechanics. In order to have more room, I also decided to remove the wheel and wheel arc liner. So, the wheel arc liner had some clips which were not clear to me at first. This is the wrong way, not gonna show this. See you on the other side. There is one headlight bolt which is difficult to access. It is supporting the headlight front part. It is possible to reach the bolt from wheel arc, and that was my initial plan to do. However, I didn't manage to get the bolt out. It started to kind of move, but after a half turn or so, it kind of started to tighten again. I could not figure out what was wrong with this one. This left no choice but to remove the bumper and access the bolt from the front side of the vehicle. The leveling actuator connector, squeeze it from bottom and top and it should come off. The headlight connector is the next. You're supposed to press from here, where my finger is showing, on the bottom side of the connector. Press from here to release. Just loosen this one, do not take it off. Then taking off the undertray, which is located under the bumper. The middle screws came off easily as well. I forgot that the Undertray is still attached to the right side wheel arc liner, so off to disconnect that. Pull out the center part first, then the rest of the rivet should come off. These buggers were really tight. Who has been smoking my Jag? Continuing with the wheel arc liner here. Careful with these plastic rivets. Do not push too hard with the screwdriver or the plastic threads will break. This one is a goner. I had to pull it out with force. These are cheap, so it is no use to use too much effort to try to spare these. This one is better. This I will spare. These are easy. I think I used 10mm socket here. I've already removed the liner on the other side, so this one was a much more smoother operation. Alright, then the fog lamp connector. There is a kind of a small clip. Pull it backwards with your right hand finger and it will release the connector. At the same time, pull down with your left hand. This side reflector or lens, whatever, is easy to remove from inside. Simply press the metallic clip-like things on the side so the reflector can be moved out. Not sure if you can remove the reflector from outside as well by moving it forward or backward. I suppose you could. Then onto the bumper. There are 3 bolts holding it on this side. These are easy to access with a small extension. Then the same story on the left side. This is a bit tighter spot because of the washer reservoir filling pipe taking some room. Then there are 6 bolts holding the upper part of the bumper. I'm working from the sides to the middle, but I suppose the order does not matter much. The bumper does not fall off easily when the bolts are removed. Well, there were reasons for the bumper not falling off, soon to be seen. There are some washers between the bumper and the frame. Then there is this. It was fucking tight and I do not have fucking tools to remove this. It is just fucking and hell yeah. I put this bolt back just to be sure that the bumper doesn't fall off. But the bumper is not coming off. The register plate is still on the way. I found some more washers, by the way. Okay, now the bumper is away and back to the original agenda, taking the headlight off. As you can see, the bolt housing is toast, so I just removed the support beam. The power wash jet must be removed also. See how I place my right hand fingers behind the two clips. By pushing with the two fingers and by pulling with the left hand. Done. Now all the stuff out of the way, the headlamp assembly comes out neatly. Same story here. The bolt housing in the headlamp body is screwed. F this shit. Not gonna fix that now. So, to take out the actuator, turn it to left, pull it back slightly and tilt it forward and then pull it out. Actually, I think before doing this, check that the green pointy thing is fully out. Also, when putting this actuator back in place, I found out that by slightly pushing the lamp mechanism towards to the actuator allows that green pointy thing seat into its housing more easily. On the right hand side, the leveling actuator is upside down, so it is the same actuator on the both sides. To see if the issue is on the actuator or not, I swapped the actuators. I then put the headlights back and saw that now the right side headlamp leveling does not work, so the actuator is broken. I ordered a new one and I will put it back when it arrives. That's all folks for now. For the rest of this video, enjoy the view of Jaguar without wheels and front bumper. Bye bye.